everybody. It's Heat Over On, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week. NFL Week 7. People got lit up last week, right? But you know what was hot and fire? Was my Ultra Contrarian Show. In that very contrarian lineup that destroyed the slates the way I said it would every single week. My lineups have been on fire. And if you ain't catching it, well, then you might as well go chill out, son. Because guess what? We're ready for this show. And the quarterback we're coming off might not be as contrarian, but there's a lot of players going to be going a lot of different ways. And a lot of people are going to be sneaky on this. So if you check the Bring the Pain, you got a little hint of my macho pick of the week, but you're getting it with Geno Smith. Man, 6,000 DK, 7,000 FanDuel, which isn't bad at all on either site. Look, I will take that. He has been constantly getting points here and points there, right? And he hasn't had that real big Geno game that we were watching happen last year. He's got it this time. Arizona, their little story is done. It's done. It's done. All right. Other than Keontae Ingram about to go off a little bit. Like, he'll get some points. I know that Seattle's been stingy against the run. That's okay. That's okay. They're good defense, right? But Keontae can do it out of the backfield too. He can catch passes. So he's just going to get his work done, and that's the way they're going to be. They're going to be behind. This definitely Seahawks win this game. That's just the way it is. This is division up, man. Rams Nation. Horns up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, Geno Smith, good sway. Middle of the road quarterback, high potential. He's going to have his floor. His floor is probably around 13, 14 points. But, if he scores a 25, 30 points, he might outscore Aluakun this week for the IDP. Oh, yeah, but he ain't it. Let's get to the running back. Who going to be? Everybody going to be forgetting about this dude. He's super cheap. Bam! Jerome Ford is just said that Watson actually logged to practice. All right, Watson, let's get you back in there. I don't care what, but I know with him in there, I know with Deshaun Watson in there, Jerome Ford becomes deadly every single week. He is getting practically double-digit carries, and he's getting targets out of the backfield. And he was doing it with a backup quarterback practically for the last couple of weeks. So while you put that together and you put Deshaun Watson back there, I don't care what you say. This man will get him the ball. Ford can get the ball in this game. 5,100 on DraftKings, and he's 6,600 on FanDuel. Okay, so his FanDuel price, that's still a little low on FanDuel, all right? But, man, 5,100, he's going to be lower owned. He's going to be contrarian, and that's the play you want to play. Let's get to the wide receiver. What team did I almost roast? I didn't almost roast them. I ate them for lunch, and I ate their other team in that division for lunch too. But I am on it, and I did not approve of everybody spending half their budget on Wan'Dale Robinson. But for this week, you can catch a cheap pick. However, watch it on DraftKings. He is around another receiver. His name is Kadarius Toney. They dropped Toney down low. So when I was looking at both these people, right, because a lot of people will go Wan'Dale, he's clearly getting a ton of targets. So if he gets any kind of a touchdown with that amount of work, and we get Barkley back now, it doesn't matter who's back there. They could put Tyrod, Ty God. They could put Daniel. Can we not get him back there? I know that man's going to come in there. He's going to just botch up this lineup. But if you don't like that, then go Kadarius Toney. Boom. Check that out because he's going to hit. And with that price, it don't matter either what. You could start both these receivers, honestly. But Wan'Dale Robinson, 3,800 on DraftKings, 5,600 on FanDuel. Definitely a great play. Tight end. You'll never see me play this guy, but will see me play this guy. This week, it's David Njoku, right? 3,400 on DraftKings. That's a lot more than I like to spend on DraftKings, and you know that. And on FanDuel, he's 4,900. That's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. I'm down with paying that price on FanDuel. It allows it. Wait till you get to the Very Contrarian Lineup. You'll get it. You'll know it. You'll see it. Defense. What is going to be probably an upset of the week, but will not be the upset of the week to the Bird Gang? And that's the Ravens. The Ravens defense, 2,500 on DraftKings. You already know why I love them. You know I love my under 2,500 Ds and getting them big, powerful players in. Yeah. But 4,100 on FanDuel, it's a little more middle of the pack on there. FanDuel's a little smarter on that. They're thinking, I know they're playing the Lions, but guess what? My boy Doc always says that when you have Goff on the road, he's always shaky, right? Well, we all know that, right? He's going into Baltimore. I have been in that stadium like many other fans. Now, I'm not a fan of the Ravens, but as a Ram fan, when I was there, it is a hostile environment. No, I was safe. They totally embraced me. That whole crowd, I had no problems in that crowd. Lovely experience with my boy Justin. Oh, yeah. Shout out to you, brother. Coming for you. All right. So the Ravens defense has been consistently scoring enough points each week, and they have a great linebacking core. Roquan Smith, man, Patrick Queen, man. You know, if OE finally comes back and can play a full game, it gives them a pass rusher off the side. I ain't even caring about the secondary, but the secondary is decent, right? This is a home game. The Lions are going to lose, and the Ravens are going to be a great defense to play, and that's why it's going to be sneaky. Check it. Let's get to the Very Contrarian Lineup. Yeah. So last week, my Very Contrarian Lineup on FanDuel scored 160 points, and on DraftKings scored 190 points. That's some real stuff. I don't care what y'all say. I'm doing, if I'm giving this out on this and you're watching it on YouTube or you're watching it on any streaming device, Apple Podcast, or whatever you're listening to it on, it don't matter. That's still free money that I gave you last week and have been giving you every single week with the podcasts that are free on Dr. Roto. You definitely want to come over to the doc side, though. You want to come over and bring the pain. Because if you don't come over and bring the pain and you don't come to the doc side, then you're not going to win the money that we're all winning, man. We want to make you our rich friend. Let's get to the lineup. Yeah, quarterback, Geno Smith. It's going to be Jerome Ford at running back, Kenneth Walker III, Cooper Kupp, horns up, Ram Nation, house divided, wife's a Steeler fan. It's not going to be rowdy here. But she's got to work the honor game here, so she's going to be listening on radio while I'm watching the Rams whoop on that. Yeah, right? Wan'Dale Robinson or Kadarius Toney, whatever you want to do there. Tyler Lockett, David Njoku. I was getting crazy with this. I'm getting crazy. So you have around 6,500 left. You got Josh Palmer. You got a lot of people at this. I'm going with Jonathan Taylor. Yes, I know that he's got a decent hard matchup, but he is at home, and he's been getting a lot of targets out of the backfield by Gardner Minshew. Eventually, Taylor is going to get the right call that Moss has been getting, and he's going to explode. 6,500 ain't bad for a star running back like that. Throw in the Ravens defense. It's the same on FanDuel, right? Smith, Ford, Walker, Robinson, Kupp, Lockett, Njoku, Jonathan Taylor, Ravens defense. You have no money left on that for FanDuel. That's like I said, the 6,500. On DraftKings, you got $200 left. You could do whatever you want, but I know one thing you will do, and that means you will bring the pain to the slates and your competition. Oh, yeah. Have a great one, everybody. Get to the site. Get to the Discord, because the Discord is fire. Got all the bets in the world on there. And that's